Alright guys, number one of the afternoon. Little baby spot, pretty little thing. That's number one on a motor oil chartreuse worm. Tell me that ain't a throwback to a time forgotten. Chartreuse motor oil. Man, I hadn't heard anybody even say motor oil hardly in years. All right, there's number one. I got to get off this. Oh, got to get back off the weeds. I'm letting the wind kind of help me a little today, I hope. Gonna drift me down this bank and see if we can't get us another. He hit pretty quick. Talking about just boom, there he was. It wasn't in the water long. I think I bumped it maybe once. And that's kind of what I had hoped to catch. Just come over and throw a worm around some rocky banks and maybe catch a few spotted bass and in the right places, chunk a spinnerbait, and see if I can't get on a largemouth. We'll see. About the largemouth, there's not a lot of activity going on around these weeds right now, but we do have a little wind, so that'll help the spinnerbait bite if they're going to eat it. So let's just see what we can come up with. I want to drift this bank with a worm first. Seeing as how I got a bite pretty quick with one. Wasn't the quality I hoped for. We got a hold of this one. Pretty good something. God, he's pulling whatever he is. I don't know that it's a bass. He hadn't jumped. My God, he's strong, whatever he is. Very strong. Oh, it's a bass, all right. It's a bass. Get up here, big boy. Ooh. Yes, that was. Show you what I got here. Big old spot. Check him out. Hit my little cream worm. Way out here on a flat, somewhere you would think pre-spawn, but I got out here in about 11, well, I'm drifting around in this wind, and I was in 15 feet, and it spun me around, and when it stopped I'm in 11, so, but I'm pretty good ways off the bank, fishing a big flat. That little fella right there, well, he ain't a little fella, he's over 3 pounds at least, not a little more. He's heavy. He hit like a train. Gonna put him back. Give me a picture up here. How about that? There he goes. He didn't even know I let him go. Man, that fish was strong, and he did not jump. I thought, man, I hope this is not a catfish, but didn't feel like he was rolling. He was digging, and buddy, he was going. I think he even shifted my boat with the anchor down. So we're gonna chunk back out there. I was almost ready to head to the house. Looks like there's a storm brewing back over in the east or west, but I got to make a few more shots at it now, because that gets that adrenaline going. Wish me luck. Alright guys, I'm fishing my last bank of the evening. I only had a couple hours. This is a real short little trip. And got a couple fish to show for coming out. 2 spots. I was actually fishing for spots today, and sometimes stuff just works out like it's supposed to. But one little one, one decent one, one real decent one. I'd be proud to have 5 of those in any tournament, or at least a big one. But it has been a beautiful day. The wind has blown me all around. It feels like it's beginning to lay down for longer periods now. It usually does that on toward the evening. And man, if you get a chance to get out and hit the water, really don't know. My bites have been so random today. I'm afraid to call out, hey, this is the pattern or anything like that, because I actually had my biggest spot out on a big expansive flat, stumpy flat, where you would normally look for largemouth pre-spawn. My little spot came closer over by the dam. Most of you that fish Lake Catoma, you'll know exactly where I'm talking about, where the dam and the weeds start going down the dam. Just little. Nobody's gonna hoard that hole for a fish like that, but it was a bite, and wind kept me moving. I didn't have a lot of chance to really see how many more fish were there. I just let the wind take me on down, and did throw a spinnerbait in the windy areas today. Not really much luck. Don't think I even had one look at it, or flash on it, or anything like that. Bites have been on a worm, pumpkin, or motor oil chartreuse. Have gotten a couple of bites today. That's about it. But it's been fun. Anytime I can get out on the water, I'm proud. It's been a long weekend. Basically had to work all weekend, and got a couple hours at the end of Sunday evening, and here I sit out on the lake and about to wind it up. You guys, like I said, get a chance, get out on the water, enjoy yourself when you can. I think it's good for the soul. We all need a little recharge before we go back on Monday. So you guys stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next trip. We'll see you.